still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you done.
Thursday night baseball on the show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of four between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Baseball is next. Alek Manoah gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Leading off
Joey
tonight,
to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, give us what you have. Start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. Dylan Tate is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate, Marcus Semien hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's a guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he'll take a look at ball one. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time. They come in bunches for the power hitters. And that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now is DJ Stewart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Reese McGuire is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
This change defensively for the Blue Jays.
There's now the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count.
And the 0-2 once more. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So next to hit is Jahmai Jones. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gurriel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the left fielder.
Now the first
Number
pitch.
31.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Jays,
George Springer the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Springer.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Tellez is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. One out, nobody on. He loses him on ball four.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
First pitch on its way. Rendell Grichuk stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now the relay home. But the throw is easily.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. Ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that. He paid the ultimate price.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 delivery. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Brendan Rodgers bats next. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 2.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Popped up, Biggio trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Galvis, a former Cincinnati Red. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Freddie Galvis becomes the first out. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Tellez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch popped up, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes, the next to bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Orioles strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up,
bottom of the third now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First offering on its way. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Man, for me, this is one of the most beautiful plays in the game. Love to see an aggressive base runner try and make it from first to home. Better yet, love a well-executed relay with long throws, guys understanding where to be in position to make impact plays throughout the course of the game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
You
can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. That grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now
first offering.
The designated hitter,
Jahmai Jones will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes.
Pitch on the way.
Gurriel.
swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The
Now
batter,
back to
number
the
11.
top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
One and two, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting. Third
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. First pitch of the AB now, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, and it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 13 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting. The right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The bouncer to the left side. Rogers brings it in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the second deck.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
On the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Simeon's there. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. So now into the box is Joey Wendell. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the... Travis Lakins gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. Two and 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Next up is Rowdy Tellez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Lourdes Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now back, number 7.
In now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying?
The batter, number
when you
11.
find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing. High drive. Left field and deep. And that is off the wall. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Wow, with his swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Marcus Semien is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the third baseline. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the... And stepping in, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now in the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He grounded out last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, number 24.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. 0-1 the count.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So next to bat will be Jahmai Jones. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Orioles leave 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Sean Armstrong gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kevin Biggio is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Lifetime in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get in the batter's box.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch.
Him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit back up the middle. Rogers picks it up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Count now a ball and a strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. All even now, 2-2. Got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Pedro Severino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 1 there on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So here is Rendell Grichuk in his career against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the AB now. Slider laid off for a ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's out number 1. Lourdes Gurriel to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Now here's the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The bat, number 7.
Digging in will be Reese McGuire. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. McGuire stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on and driven to right, and up is the right fielder into the second deck and gone. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Tanner Scott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now back. The second
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Hot shot down the line. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one, because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. Hayes on the run for it to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. First pitch on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Barucki is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Standing in now, Jahmai Jones. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Semien backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Cedric Mullins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Brendan Rodgers will be next. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he fouls this one off.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. The tag gets one, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And now the first pitch.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the home bullpen. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty B, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams for the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively. And right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
3 and 0 now. Lourdes Gurriel will be next. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Craig Stammen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the first offering. It's a grand slam.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Number 7.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here is Bo Bichette. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
So stepping in is Marcus Semien. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Certainly. Anthony Castro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63. Anthony Castro.
Brendan Rodgers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. In now for the O's, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off.